We are kicking it old school with the four cannon sake setup, but I have some things that I want to discuss, and I hope this really does put things into perspective for you all, especially on some of the things that I have been talking about lately. But news has broken, and it lines up with some of the comments that the president made on Truth Social the other day, where he said that some of these industries, such as farming, as well as the hotel industry, is being impacted by some of their new policy changes and ICE raids and what have you. Now, I know this is going to be very divisive with the base, because if the tariff situation has anything to show for how you guys feel about it, your argument has always been, so what? Who cares who it impacts? If we need to suffer in a short period of time to try to fix this supposed problem, so what, even if it negatively impacts businesses, big or small? And now we have yet another example of this, because it is now being reported that ICE has been directed to pause immigration arrest at farms, hotels, and restaurants. Okay. Basically, it says Trump administration has directed immigration and customs enforcement to halt arrests at farms, restaurants, and hotels amid concerns that the president's crackdown on illegal immigration is hurting key industries. And yeah, there's more so sources saying this. So is there just this small chance that this could be a misunderstanding? Maybe there's more to the story. Absolutely. Do want to preface that, and I want to say that. However, again, it lines up with some of the comments that the president was making before. And what I really want to focus on here is definitely for you guys that are diehard Trump supporters. You're always telling people to trust the agenda, even when he does something that you feel goes against some of what you had been advocating in the past. But taking it back to this whole big, beautiful bill, right? That was one of the issues that I conceded. I don't care how people feel about immigration right now, at least for the sake of the conversation. What you are asking, and what the big, beautiful bill, the president and Congress, what they are asking is for a significant, sizable increase in both defense as well as the whole border patrol. Now, most of the money, which a lot of people don't know because you haven't been talking about it, it doesn't seem, most of the money that is tied up in the big, beautiful bill as far as the spending increase has nothing to do with border patrol, ICE, or anything. Is CBP and ICE getting a significant increase? Yes. But most of the increase goes to defense. And if you read the bill, it has nothing to do with the border or immigration or any of that. I believe it's like going up with over $150 billion. And for the first time, if this does pass ever, the United States is about to have $1 trillion annual spending with regards to defense, which is crazy. But what you have to convince everybody to get on board with this, it's not about the agenda. It's not about just accepting and embracing everything that the president wants to do or insisting that you must do. It's not about that. You need to convince folks that giving the government more money means that you're going to resolve even the issues. It's not how I feel about it, or people that Tea Party members or libertarian leaning conservatives, how they feel about it. No. You're saying that this increase means, because immigration is the issue for a lot of y'all. That's why you said the big, beautiful bill must pass. Damn the spending. This is a crisis. We have to address it right now. Right now. Okay. Well, if the president is saying that these major industries, a lot of these guys are caught up in, well, hold on. We're not going to go ahead and deport all these people. That goes against that idea. Yet you're still wanting people to get on board, going so far as to primary the couple of congressmen that are worth a damn, that are in opposition because they feel like you can address the issue without increasing spending. What on earth are we increasing spending for if immigration is the issue and you're not even going to enforce it? In this capacity, at least there's some exceptions. And those are big, major exceptions there. That's all I'm saying. That's all I've been saying. The government is inefficient. The government has no intention, especially if you're just going to keep giving them money to spend, be it through taxation or more so selling off assets of unborn and deficit spending. You're saying that they need more in order to address this supposed crisis. Yet you're seeing a policy change before your eyes. Why on earth would you give them more money if they're not even going to do with the money they got right now, if they're not even going to do what they said that they were? It's pretty plain and simple, guys.